Where am I?
Hello, Tony Stark. It is I, Raza, the villain of this film's first act.
I didn't know you had a name.
Quiet. I am the leader of the Ten Rings.
Wait, I thought the Mandarin ran the Ten Rings. You know, Aldrich Killian?
No, he runs AIM. Although, to be fair, there is a different Mandarin that runs a third criminal organization separate from mine that is also called the Ten Rings.
Fuck me, that's convoluted.
Ha! Clearly you've never read the comics. Anyway, I have kidnapped you.
I know, it sucks. So, are you going to ransom me off to the US military?
Oh, Mr. Stark, you think too small. I have a much greater use for you. The bow and arrow was once the pinnacle of weapons technology. It allowed the great Genghis Khan to rule from the Pacific to the Ukraine, an empire twice the size of Alexander the Great and 4 times the size of the Roman Empire. But today, whoever holds the latest Stark weapons rules these lands. And soon, it will be my turn. I want you to make me a Jericho missile, Mr. Stark.
What?
A Jericho missile. You just showed one off. You know, you gave a big speech about weapons that are only fired once and how your father invented the atom bomb. Side note, real fucked up that there are 2 different Marvel heroes responsible for inventing nukes.
I know, right?
Anyway, I need you to build me a missile.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Your conscience will fall away when your life is threatened.
It isn't a moral thing. I don't know how.
But it is a Stark Industries weapon.
I don't put them together by hand. Like, Jesus, do you think Steve Jobs is tirelessly working in a sweatshop, assembling each iPhone himself? No, he pays impoverished children to do that for him.
But you invented it, right?
Look, I'm the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Do you think I have time to personally design our missiles? Missiles are complicated. We have dozens of engineers working on designing them.
But you're an engineer!
I mean, I went to MIT, but I haven't worked as an engineer since college. Tech companies employ hundreds of people, and it's ridiculous to put their success on a single figurehead who, in most cases, just handles executive level stuff. Like, God, I bet you're one of those people who credit Elon Musk for everything that SpaceX does.
He will put us on Mars!
No, he won't.
Quiet! Very well. You are not the brilliant man I believed you to be. But still, you are an engineer and you know how the missiles are built. You will build them!
I told you I don't know how!
Do not lie to me. You have seen the blueprints.
So what? I don't have a photographic memory, and even if I did, you can't just build a missile in a cave with a hammer and a blowtorch. These things are put together by massive teams on assembly lines. They're filled with small, precise parts that require specialized tools to assemble. Damn it. Really, you should have thought of that before kidnapping me.
Fine. I suppose I will have to rely on Plan B. Buying missiles from my contact within Stark Industries.
Wait, you buy missiles from Stark Industries?
Yes? Didn't you see the logo on the bomb that almost killed you? It was very ironic.
I don't get it. But, God, I had no idea that my weapons were ending up in the hands of terrorists. This changes everything. I need to change. I need to rethink my life. I need to ensure my weapons are only sold to the US military.
Wait, what?
I mean, you'll use my weapons to kill civilians, unlike my good friends in the United States Army who have assured me that they would never do that.
Unbelievable.
What?
I thought you were on the verge of some sort of breakthrough about the horrors of the military-industrial complex, but no, you're still completely fine with mongering iron.
Hey now, those guys in the US military who funded this film are very nice, gosh darn it.
Like, seriously, you only having a problem with arms dealing because Jeff Bridges is secretly selling guns to me, a generic Afghani terrorist? It completely undercuts the film's message!
So, can I go home?
No!
Ah, beans.
So yeah, Iron Man and a few Marvel movies were propaganda the US military paid for, and I did a whole video essay about that, but something I recently learned is that they quit helping on the Avengers and stayed out of Marvel movies for a few years because they could not understand how S.H.I.E.L.D. fit into the military hierarchy. Does S.H.I.E.L.D. work for us? Do we work for S.H.I.E.L.D.? This vexes me! This is too unrealistic in this movie about Norse gods and aliens. We can't make propaganda anymore because this conundrum is too hard for our soldier brains to think about. Also, does the CIA work for us or do we work for them? This also confuses the Department of Defense. Fucking morons.